Let's follow up on this because, as you say, I'll be speaking to the anti-Semitism envoy Julian Leeser later in the program. But the point here is, again, Anthony Albanese's weakness and reluctance to do anything. Now, when Julian Leeser said there should be mandatory sentences for attacks on synagogues and a national cabinet to discuss anti-Semitism, Albanese rejects it. Then he's gone to some half-hearted attempt where he's got an acting premier or two on the line. Now his own envoy is saying, actually, there should be mandatory sentences and there should be a national cabinet. How can he ignore her?
Absolutely. You're dead right, Chris. I mean, we call a national cabinet emergency over social media. We can call a national cabinet over the absolute emergency, literal emergency we're seeing, terrorist attacks in our capital cities, here at home, domestically, and we need to do something about it. We've been saying since October the 7th, this tacit approval by the behaviour of the Anthony Albanese government has given to these homegrown actions for domestic political purposes in Western Sydney, for their own internal issues as a Labor Party. And now you've got the PM saying things we never have heard he or his foreign minister utter, and people are not going to buy it. This guy is weak and he's only trying to use words to look like he's been on this journey for a whole time, because if he had have been about strong action against anti-Semitism, there would be people in jails across our country for the behaviour that's been undertaken in our suburbs for the last, 18 months.
Just very briefly, I'm not going to apologise for my focus on these issues. They are important globally and so important for our own social cohesion here. Crucial issues. But I'm conscious of the fact that we're in an election year, and the number one concern of our viewers and voters in this country, of course, is cost of living. What are you doing as a coalition to get the focus on that? Because you don't really want to be talking about these other issues all the time. Surely you want to be talking about how you can reduce the cost of living.
Absolutely, Chris. I mean, as your viewers right now are dealing with their credit card bills post-Christmas and trying to get kids back to school while still paying those record interest rate rises on their mortgages each and every month. That's what's happening out in our suburbs and our regional capitals right now. So we have unequivocal on addressing cost of living crisis, of actually making sure we deliver reliable and affordable energy to power our future, not just to 2050, but into next century. And
that's where we're going next.
There is a whole suite of plans.
Yeah. We'll keep in touch.
That's a whole suite of plans we've had. Yeah, absolutely, Chris.
Understood.
Thank you.
Understood, Bridget. I appreciate it. Sorry to cut you off there. Senator Bridget McKenzie, I was just saying she was talking about the Coalition's plans for cheaper and reliable energy. That's the topic we'll be talking about next.